Hey there, it's John Cody with Friday Night Rewind, and I'm here with Joey Knight. And what are you holding?
Fan mail from all over the country, Cody, after only 1 week of the show. They're coming in from all over the place. Here's one from Nebraska. Great job last week. You really delivered. Outstanding work.
That's excellent. Check out this one from Alabama. I mean, they watch us in Alabama. Hey there, big fella. That must be me. Great debut last week. Love to see you do your thing up here.
Oh, Cody, we got box loads
California,
of it from
Wisconsin.
Everywhere. Texas, Michigan.
Hey.
What you doing with my recruiting letters?
Sorry, sir.
Thank you. Let me see that. This is Leon Orr, and this is Friday Night Rewind.
Infinite skills. Friday Night Rewind is on tap again. If you want to know it now, what's happening, TampaBay.com is the source you trust. We got imitators, but they don't do sports like us. We got the county battles and crosstown rivalries. Highlight Central, we hit you with what you gotta see.
It's John Cody with Friday Night Rewind. I'm here at Alonso, where the Spoto Spartans may have arrived tonight by defeating the Ravens 10-7 on a 23-yard field goal as time expired by this guy right here, Carlos Andrade.
This is what it comes down to, right here, right now. All right? We got a great kicker this year.
Carlos was set up by an offense that put together a key drive at the end of the game, but for most of the game it was the Spartans' defense holding off Alonso's potent passing attack. John Atkins had 3 sacks. Donald Smith had 2 interceptions, including 1 in the end zone. Kevin McCray, Rodney Williams, just mixing it up, getting in there, sacks, tackles, hitting hard. Spoto held Alonso to 170 yards passing tonight, which is 53 of that came in the first half. So, a little late, Alonso got things going, but not enough. They drove late. Spoto pushed them back, got the ball back, drove down a nice 4-minute drive set up by Carlos. Carlos, talk about the field goal. You looked like you wanted to kick it. You weren't hiding on the sideline, and then you were telling the crowd to get fired up. Talk about that kick.
I've been dreaming about this moment to score that winning field goal since the beginning of the year. I told them I was going to score a winning field goal this year, and I did it, right?
Yeah! So from Alonso tonight, the Ravens fall to the Spoto Spartans. 10-7 Spoto, now 2-0.
Joey Knight here at Palm Harbor University. They didn't start this game, Palm Harbor University, Pinellas Park, until after 8:30. But the Hurricanes offense didn't show up till around 10 o'clock. No matter, the Canes pull it out, giving Coach Marquet his first victory in his first season as a head coach, 7-6 against the game-spirited Patriots. The pivotal play, a 12-yard touchdown pass from sophomore quarterback Billy Pavlock to Kenny Blanche midway through the third quarter. And let's not forget the extra point. That was the real decisive point by Patrick McDonald. Pinellas Park moved the ball effectively on the ground in the first half, moved inside Palm Harbor territory 3 times in the first half, but it could only punch it in 1 time. Cody Nowakowski, 7-yard touchdown run, gave him an early lead, but the snap on the extra point was botched.
Got to get the stop, fellas. 3rd and long. Don't let them off the hook. Don't let them off the hook.
In the second half, the Patriots undersized up front. They seemed to wear down a little bit. Palm Harbor seemed to have its way in the trenches, but from out of nowhere, Pinellas Park stages a last gasp drive in the final 5 minutes. 12 plays, moving inside the Palm Harbor University 10-yard line, but a field goal attempt of 27 yards with 1:21 remaining sails wide left. That clinches it for the Hurricanes.
They play hard. They're tough kids. They play hard. They wanted it. And once again, it came down to some things that were on us, not them. They put it on. They put the drive on. We got the delay of game. We weren't ready to kick the field goal as coaches, and it's on us. It's on us.
This is Izzy Gould with Friday Night Rewind here in Dade City, where the Pasco Pirates just defeated Plantation American Heritage 27-22 in a thriller. The fans here took pause to remember 9/11. This was the Pirates' opener after taking a bye in Week 1. Trailing 7-0, Pasco's DJ Clower connects here with Chase Dunn on an 85-yard touchdown to tie it at 7. Later, Clower airs it out again, finding new favorite target freshman Janarian Grant for a 14-7 lead. Clower finished with 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But the Patriots amassed 234 rushing yards for 2 scores, including this one. but Pasco got help from an injured Brennan Allen, who kicks this 50-yard field goal, then boots this 49-yarder that could have gone good from 60. Clower hits Grant one more time on this 52-yard touchdown pass. Pasco visits South Sumter next week.
And this was a test. I told him before he came out here, we've been working since last November in the classroom. Now we go out, and this is it. What better test do you want to take? You want to take a hard test, it's a hard test.
Well, the weather wasn't a surprise tonight, Cody. Typical early September pattern. What is a surprise, Carrollwood Day. The Patriots, in their first year of 11-man football last year, finished 3-7. This year, they're already 2-0. They've outscored their two opponents by a collective score of 76-7, including a 39-7 win tonight at Oviedo, the Masters Academy.
I got a quiz for you. Who is the leading passer statistically in all of Tampa Bay after 2 weeks?
C.J. Bennett.
Wrong.
Quentin Williams.
No.
I give up.
Chris McKay, St. Petersburg Catholic. He had 349 yards passing last week. This week, 4 touchdowns, all of them 25 yards or more. He's got some serious weapons with Julian Smith and Keelan Bryan, and I honestly think that they're going to be a contender for a 2A5 playoff spot.
Disappointments. I'm really disappointed they couldn't finish that game at Jefferson. 29-28 Dragons win after 3 quarters. According to a county rule, a quarter in Hillsborough County cannot start after 11 p.m. That game had a rain delay. It's not a school night, Cody. I mean, these are teenage kids. Let them finish the game.
And I'm a little bit disappointed in Lakewood. Actually, let's make it a lot disappointed. I mean, Lakewood lays an egg tonight against St. Petersburg at home, loses 20-8, 17 penalties, 4 fumbles lost. And if you're going to compete in 3A8 with Jefferson and Spoto, you got to put up better performances than that. And one of the top stories tonight, I want to give talk about Carlos Andrade. In the band, plays the sax, comes out for kicking for the first time, kicks a game winner for Spoto tonight. They beat Alonso, a very, very big win for that program.
Hey, it's time for the shout-outs!
From scattered showers to shout-outs. Say that 3 times quick, Cody. Darius Bing, Carrollwood Day. 4 touchdowns 3 different ways. 1 on a run, 1 on an interception return, 2 by catch in the Patriots' big win at Oviedo Masters.
From scattered, shattered to shadows.
Come on.
Shout-outs. DJ Clower of Pasco, 3 touchdowns passing tonight. Madison Burr of Gulf, 3 touchdown passing tonight. And I think somebody else in Pasco County had 3 touchdowns passing.
I think a bunch of people did, including Zach Wynn of Hudson, 302 passing yards, 3 touchdowns to 3 different receivers, and a rushing TD in a 35-10 romp against Wesley Chapel.
And Madison Burr also had 99 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. There's something about running quarterbacks tonight. Clearwater Central Catholic quarterback Eric Miller, 137 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. He had 95 yards last week. He's on pace for a 1,000-yard season.
Here's a new name on the rewind. Adrian Bubba Golden of Tarpon Springs, 16 carries, 214 yards, touchdown runs of 85 and 54 yards, and a 24-7 win against Dunedin.
That name does not ring a bell at all to me. Malik Wilson of St. Petersburg, 81 yards and 2 touchdowns in St. Petersburg's upset of Lakewood. And Countryside's Alton Taylor, 4 touchdowns, 145 yards as the Cougars roll over the Gladiators of Gibbs.
Here really is a new name on the rewind. John Melvin Henrik, quarterback from Sickles, 196 total yards.
3 names, John Melvin.
Thank you, sir. 196 total yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 35-12 win against Blake. He was complimented by Kerry White, 15 carries, 150 yards.
How about the Nature Coast Shark feeding frenzy in the backfield up there? Tevin Drake, 226, Juwan Story, 113, Antoine Story, 83. As a team, 43 carries, 428 yards. Wow.
Ricky Trinidad almost did that by himself. 23 carries, 172 yards, and a 26 win over Ridgewood.
Travis Hendricks of Anclote, they play their first game tonight, and he scores the first touchdown in school history. Jesuits Robbie Garcia, 3 touchdowns in the first half against Sarasota. Shane McCune, welcome back from Wharton, 123 yards tonight as they beat Chamberlain. And I got to mention Jamar Burns of Spoto. He has a 43-yard run where he tiptoes along the sideline. One of the prettiest runs I've ever seen. Leaped over a guy and actually did not go out of bounds. Sets up the winning field goal for the Spartans tonight. Ooh. Dear Leon, if you ever change your mind about Florida, you have my number. Love, Lane. Oh my God. This is Friday Night Rewind.